be on the wall.
I don't want to.
This is your home. You just make it your home.
My job was as a medical representative. I have my own car, I have my own home, I have my own furniture. Everything was okay till the Syrian crisis started at 2011. We were live in Damascus, and when the Syrian crisis started, we became feel unsafe because the war was in every day, in everywhere and every day in Syria. We can't move around freely. My daughters were not able to go to school every day because there is a bomb in the school. Everywhere were unsafe. I can't forget these memories. These are bad memories. You can see the war in everything. There was a shortage of basics, just like electricity, like health, like fuel, and all services. There is a severe shortage. Really, because we are Palestinian, we don't have home. We don't have rights in the Arabic country. We have to travel from country to country to country, and we had it. It's not our choice. We have pushed outside this country to another country. All of this because we are Palestinian. Now in Canada, we feel welcomed from the first moment we arrived. The people and the government in the Canada done everything they can do.
So it was about 2.5 years ago that I received a call asking me if I would have any inclination to engage in a sponsorship of a family from Syria. So what I did was I contacted all the ministers and asked them if they would like to put together a coalition to sponsor this family. And they said yes. We're small but mighty. And I think there's real resolve, not just in the leadership, but the congregations themselves are supportive and have engaged in the fundraising towards this and the searching for gifts in kind, for furniture, clothing. Yeah, we've in fact not only furnished the houses of the families that we have sponsored, but even beyond. We were aware as United Churches of what was going on in Syria long before that hit the media, and that people were fleeing in droves. A mass exodus unlike the world has seen in a very long time. For those who are not Syrian in Syria, it's even worse. So there was a lot of waiting without action. Okay? Because we didn't know whether they were going to even be able to come. When they came out of that gate and saw their family members, witnessing that family reunion, because they hadn't seen each other for 25 years, they were meeting family for the very first time. And it was pure joy. It was a witness to love. It was a witness to hope. Yeah, that life could be safer for them. And that was the word that really mattered to them, and the word that they used often near the beginning, this sense of safety. We have to buy the raw.
Our sponsor, all the members of teams, actually, we have a good relationship with them. They are our friends now. And visit us in our home, and they make a fun day, a funny moment. So they play with my daughter. And they ask me if I want anything, if all the time. When you need anything, just tell me. Okay, and I do that.
Is it?
Yes.
Eamon has a very, very witty and dry sense of humor and has an occasional sarcastic tone that really catches me unawares. Sonia, too, actually is quite light and humorous, an appreciation of good humor. I mean, our relationship with them is officially, we are required to be in a relationship with them for 1 year. We do not anticipate that a year will come and that will be, it will be the end of it. I can sense a relationship building.
The people of Hamilton are friendly people, and my neighbors are welcomed for me. Since the first moment, I have a good relationship with my neighbors now. I can take my daughters in the weekends, and they have fun, and they playing, and they spend a more funny time in this park. And this makes me happy, really, because I see them happy. And this is one of what we were seeking is the happiness of my children. But because I was young in Kuwait, my memories of my childhood, my friends, my first days of school in Kuwait. And in Iraq, I have a beautiful memory when I graduated from the university as a pharmacist, and another memory when I get married from my wife, Sonia, in Iraq. And I miss my work, really, in Iraq, and miss my work in Syria. As you know, I have spent a short time in Hamilton, but I like my school, my ESL school. Okay, I like my teacher, I like my friends in the school. Actually, the ESL class is important to me because I have to get a higher level in English. I have to improve my English language. I have to try because I'm not able to work in any job other than pharmacist. I don't have any experience in any other field. Really, as you know, every people dreams to work in his specialization. So as a pharmacist, I dream to work as a pharmacist in Canada.
One of the challenges that I think is before us is work, how they're going to sustain themselves, and what kind of jobs they're going to be able to find. They're educated people, so they have degrees, university and college degrees, but I don't know what kind of doors are going to open for them in their field. Unfortunately, they will experience racism. When I was speaking with them, Sonia particularly, in her home, we were talking about possible racism that they will encounter in Hamilton and how it stems from a not knowing. I didn't want to have to answer that question to her. I didn't want to have to tell her, yes, there is racism, and your children might have to deal with that.
For my family, really, I hope my daughters complete their high school and enroll the university. And for my daughter to improve their English language and to make a good relationship in Canada with the friends. I hope that we can do that, but first of all we have to learn the traditions in Canada because we have to adapt with the people. But we have to learn it. We learned it actually, but day by day we will learn more about the traditions in Canada, about the customs in Canada. Now in Canada I have a permanent residency. Really, I have a rights just like Canadian. This is make me more happy. After 5 years, I will get the Canadian citizenship, and this is it is a great thing. If I want to travel to another country and go back, I can. I'd like to see Palestine because my origin, it's my origin. I'm Palestinian.
So they've been in a holding pattern for quite some time. And I think that contributes to their longing to be active in society and just be engaging in day-to-day life without any hindrances. Realistic expectations include them being able to feel like they are a part of this country, that they find a home here, and that they can sustain themselves and live comfortably in Canada. I think they want to make this their home. I think they're tired of fleeing, you know? I mean, they need to find a place where they can stop and they can raise their children, and their children can be safe, and then they can sustain themselves and their children.
Everybody will come to me. I feel like if I in my home. And this will encourage me to make more relationships with Canadian people. Everything is possible, but it is hard. Difference between hard and impossible. It's hard, but I can do it. I can do it.